I mean, a lot of people are not paying attention to. Shallow minds are not paying attention to. Like he's saying, I want to move Ghana forward, and yet I'm still babysitting.
Oh, come through, Solomon.
You know,
welcome to Rap Analysis.
Yes, like the objectivity of Sarkodie's freestyle advice is what we are looking for when it comes to beefing. It's not when you are being vulgar and you are insulting everybody's mother and you are using their deformity to call them names and stuff like that. Like, be objective. And for me, I think it's high time somebody talks some sense into Shatta Wale.
Okay, so
like they say, compliment is when you can just. I mean, what was the quote?
Confidence.
Confidence is when you can compliment people without feeling insecure.
And you moved on to say what? Something, and rhymed that with fear.
Yes. Also thrown a fear. I mean, it's the truth because everybody is doing something. It's someone's hustle. Don't try to talk the person down. I mean, respect their hustle. And I like one line that Sarkodie talked about is that, I mean, you come from the streets, you've made it, I'm proud of it. But don't put it in everybody's face. I mean, all the things that we are all fighting for, we will live it one day. So why are you all about material possession? We respect you. You are a great artist, but I respect someone's hustle.
Well, I feel like Sarkodie putting that line out is a bit hypocritical.
Because you feel like what he flaunts as well.
He flaunts as well. Like he's been flaunting that. He's been flaunting that for like the last 5 years, like the past 5 years.
I mean.
You feel so
that's his last two albums was all about that though.
His last two albums was all about that. And I just feel like,
you know, that whole point
now. I feel like just for that
isn't that what Shatta is doing as well? He's also living
Shatta
their life.
Is also living their life now.
And then he's expressing it the way he knows how.
I'm sure like at that point, Sark actually saw himself in Shatta. So that was like exactly how we've been feeling like for 5 years, but we've not been complaining. We've not been pouring champagne, sipping and smacking our lips. No, we don't do that. Like we actually just we just take it in.
Or maybe he did it as like
let's do like
careful
a quick
advice.
Let's do like a quick poll
fellow
round. Who won the battle? The first round,
bro,
Sark, right?
There wasn't even a battle.
It was not a battle. Like I mean,
next question to the group: do we think Sark's was warranted? Should he have come out with that, knowing very well that the guy had an album coming out?
I think it's even best for Shatta Wale. The Sarkodie. I think that it's the right time because now they are talking about you, and then when they talk about you, they'll remember that there is a Rain album coming. Because as a matter of fact, the first time I heard him insult Sarkodie, the next thing we hear is Super. Now, I mean, Shatta Wale is not trending anymore. Like we are hearing super, the whatever, Ghana, Tupac and everything. So immediately, Sarkodie brought out that free advised freestyle thing. I mean, I think
it put Shatta back in the conversation.
It put him back in the conversation.
But I feel like, you know what would be super cool? If Sarkodie should perform at the Rain album launch.
That would be powerful.
That would be super cool.
I mean, because they are saying there's no bad blood. He was just giving an advice after all, right?
Speaking to his fellow rapper.
No, he was speaking to his child.
You know? Yeah.
But Wako did touch on one thing earlier about how Sark giving the advice was a bit hypocritical because if you
not
look
the
at all
entire
his
advice,
songs,
though. Not the entire advice, just that very line. I felt like that very line was hypocritical.
There's one other part that I take offense to, or I'm highly critical of, the one Solomon, aka Wadada, mentioned, where he said he's trying to babysit Ghana by Charlie acting like kids. Now I feel like Sark is one of those artists. He's a great artist, but then the guy knows how to hop and spot a wave and hop on it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm looking back and I'm trying to figure out how many artists has Sark actually helped nurture. He's been in the business for a while.
Yeah.
He's had the clout, he's had the influence, he's had the network. All the babysitting he's doing. The kids, are they growing up?
That's shots fired.
It's not even shots fired. I mean, if you're going to criticize someone for not doing this,
I'll shut you down.
I mean, you should. I mean, you're calling for receipts. We should see yours as well.
I think I can agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's that maybe if you saw him doing more nurturing, he might be somebody who
is
can speak on it.
Is this really Sark's first beef?
How many beefs has he had?
No, I think one with EL, one with Manifest.
Okay, that was what I wanted to hear. Okay, so on that, like Manifest dropped a single like 2 days ago. Fine, Charlie. If you're out there, listen to that.
I mean, shout out to man like Olamide Bado.
Oh man. Okay, yeah. So that beef. Me, I'm still erring on the side of peace and love, though, guys. Like sitting here, you can see I haven't even tried to give you a take.
No, but I mean, I see like music. rap specifically, it's seen as a competitive sport,
True,
right?
Yes.
true.
People
true.
butt heads, people try to flex, not just egos, but
Yes.
their lyrical prowess,
Yeah,
if you will.
yeah.
Exactly. So
that's
sometimes beefing is good.
Yeah, it's like you're flexing, like I still got it.
But
Yes,
I feel like
exactly.
my favorite thing, you should all tell us your favorite thing about beefs. My favorite thing about beefing is like the dope songs that come out of it. Like we just sit, cross our legs, and waiting for the response.
Yeah, that's
As of now,
true.
like we are waiting for Shatta Wale's response, which he
Yeah,
dropped yesterday,
it's
but
like
then it
everybody's
was
like-
trash. So
Yeah.
now we are waiting for.
We're not counting that.
No, it is. Let's be.
We are not
I
counting
mean,
that.
it is. It is. We don't know what he's saying. We can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah, that has to be.
But actually, I was
properly
highly
mastered.
disappointed. You know, I
No
was disappointed.
shots, guys.
I was disappointed because I thought the response was going to be recorded in like a selfie video with boxer shorts and like aluminum things. That was
Exactly
what I was
what
waiting
we
for.
expected.
I
Standard,
imagined that
the
and I was waiting
standard.
for that.
The Shatta standard.
Yes.